Good morning, everybody. Today I kind of want to talk about my Crosstrek. This is my 2021 Subaru Crosstrek. I wanted to put a radio in. I searched the vast libraries of YouTube, wasn't able to find anything that talked about installing a ham radio into a Crosstrek. I found a bunch on Outbacks, Foresters, stuff like that, but never anything in a Crosstrek. So I decided I'd install one in my Crosstrek and give you an idea of what I did. Now, I had a couple of ideas of what I wanted to do to install a radio in my Crosstrek, but I had some requirements that I wanted to meet first. One of them was I wanted to drill no holes. I didn't want to drill holes for antennas, I didn't want to drill holes for wires, anything like that to get them into my Crosstrek. The second one I wanted to do is I wanted a clean installation. I wanted it to look good, wanted it to be functional, but I also wanted it to be easily removable if I needed to move it out of the car or from another car. So those are the two main things that I really wanted to do to get a radio into my Crosstrek. The first problem I had to solve was power, how to get power into the car. Now, looking at other things and how people got power into their Subarus, they would take and punch through the center of the firewall down there through some foam and run it into the center of the car. I really wasn't comfortable doing that. And then again, it kind of went against what I want to do, is not drilling any holes. So the other solution I found is this cover here is removable by these pins. It comes off. My wires run under that cover down through the door pillar here and into that grommet. You can see that grommet right there, runs into that grommet and then into the car. That solved my problem of bringing power into the car. The wire actually runs under the dash, the other side, and down through the console to get to the radio. The next thing I had to look at was my antenna. How I wanted to mount my antenna to give it good coverage out of the way of the car, but also for a good, clean, solid mount. This is a diamond adjustable mount. They are pricey, but you can adjust the antenna any way you like. The cable for the antenna runs inside the car, up along the deck here, and in through the molding, up under the seat, and down to where the radio mounts. Now for the radio mount. This is a Yaesu FTM 200, and it has a separating head so you can move the head where you want to and also mount the radio body where you want to. This bracket is off an old CB radio that I no longer use. I mounted it to the bottom of the mounting bracket for the Yaesu, flipped it over, and these screws actually just cut into the carpet. They do not drill into the car, and it holds it in place really nicely, allows good access to the speaker and also good ventilation. The power wires and the head wires run along the side up underneath the console up to where I mounted the head. All right, the last part of the installation was mounting the head. Again, it had to meet my requirements for drilling no holes and a clean installation, but also removable. This Crosstrek does not have the chargeable here where you charge your phone underneath the tray, so it became very easy to find a place to mount it. It is velcroed to the top and centered. It is out of the way of the USB power supply, also the aux supply for the radio, but it allows me to get everything in there and also have the radio out of the way but still visible to me. As you can see, there's not much room inside to mount a whole lot. My scanner, my handheld Yaesu kind of take up a lot of space. Now the hand mic, the mount is double-sided taped to the console where the mic just sits. It's easy accessible and works really well. Now the speaker is, like you've seen before, is in the back center console. Eventually I want to move the speaker up to the front where it can be heard a little better, but for now it works just fine. Just turn the volume up, there's no problems with it. Well, there you go. Just a short, quick video of how I mounted my radio into my Crosstrek. That met my requirements that we talked about before. It works really well, has good SWR and good coverage, and I've had no problem getting out and hitting repeaters or just even in simplex operation. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.